Hello, and welcome to part 3 of this Arena Let's Play series. I've tried some adjustments to attempt to fix the audio issues, or at least reduce how bad the difference was between my audio and the game audio, as well as some of the background noise. Right now, I'm using a filter option in OBS that basically does like smart filtering or whatever, where it supposedly uses more CPU, but it pretty accurately filters out certain background noises and picks up voices. Now, I was never a fan of these kind of filtering methods, just because unless you're talking like always directly and clearly into the mic, some stuff either gets cut out or it gets doesn't get picked up at all, kind of thing, like where you have a threshold. So I was never the biggest fan, because I'm not like a radio host and I don't always speak super clearly into the mic, and I have it a little bit farther away from my face because otherwise it's kind of uncomfortable for me to have it like right in my mouth. But it seems to be working pretty well, and hopefully it's not frying my CPU or anything like that, but whatever. It's probably the best I'm really going to be able to do for filtering out noise, because I tried to do the noise reduction, and unfortunately, maybe it's just a quirk with MIDI music. If I do the noise reduction for the fan in the background, it like very much muffles the soundtrack, and I don't like that. So, unless I need to do that, I will try not to, even though it sucks, potentially, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'll have to see how the audio turns out for this one, and hopefully it's not nearly as bad as the last two videos. I also changed the settings in-game, so the music is now slightly lower in volume, and the sound effects are about half, so they hopefully won't drown out my voice or anything like that, as well as they won't blow out your ears. There's some noises that just a quirk of arena, I guess, that are just like, if you go into a certain area, it hangs for like a millisecond, but then it causes all the instruments to just kind of like somebody slaps the keyboard on a piano or something. It's can't really do much about that, but yeah. I had to turn down the cycles way down so I could even adjust the audio settings in game, because for whatever reason they're like, oh, if your cycles are above like anything that is actually playable, then doing these menu things like changing the audio volume is like impossible. So I had to put it down to like 5,000 just to be able to get even a little bit of control. I'll just have to see what people say in the comments or anything like that. If they think there's some problem with it, I'll try to do my best to get it somewhat normalized and somewhat not sounding like crap. You'd be surprised. Doing audio work is surprisingly challenging sometimes. Takes a surprising amount of effort. Hopefully it's not too bad. So let us start. We are now in... We last saved and left off in... just after getting through the Imperial dungeon, Imperial prison, whatever. And we were dropped in a random large city in Valenwood. And I have to do a lot of preparation now, or at least a lot of things to get my character to a somewhat usable state outside of the Imperial dungeons, because otherwise we're going to be pretty weak. We're going to be doing a lot of shopping, a lot of identifying, a lot of magic making, a lot of peaceful, not combat-related stuff this episode, most likely. But yeah, let us start. And as I said, the volume for the music is much lower now, and the in-game sounds are a good amount, about half lower, so hopefully they won't be drowning out, but they won't be inaudible either. So, where the hell are we? We're in Woodhearth, and oh man, it is a pretty big... It's a pretty big city. Now, am I really going to be able to discern anything from the map? I should be able to. Like, I'm going to guess that might be something, like a temple or a mage's guild. Because I need everything. Honestly, first, I want to probably find a mage's guild if possible. Because then I can identify... I don't need a temple. That's the one thing I don't need. The temples are pretty cool in this game, but they're really not that useful. Like, they're useful, but only to a very kind of small extent. Like, kind of like a much worse version of their Daggerfall temples, where you can heal. Like, oh wow, you know, I could rest too. Well, how really useful would that healing service be? You could cure, I think, poisons, probably curses, curses are a thing in this game, unlike the others. You know what? And diseases, obviously. But, at least the one time I went... I'm gonna go in that equipment store in a second when I finish my thought. The one time I went, it was like 120 gold to cure a disease. And the cure disease potions that the Mages Guild sells, I think at a fixed price, at like 50 gold each for cure disease, yeah, they're 50 gold. I'm pretty sure they're 100% chance to work. I didn't see anything otherwise to suggest otherwise. So, yeah, the temples just seem, unless you're in a really bad pickle, they don't seem that useful. But hey, you know, we have so many other useless services in the other games, I guess, so what can you expect? But yeah, let's go into the shop. Wow. As you enter the worms, counterments, golden glints from the fall sun reflect off the many items of interest scattered about. I love how everything is like a dungeon, basically, so it has that, I guess you could say, render distance lighting effect. Like, it's not render distance, because if I use a light spell, all this blackness would go away. I don't know, just funny how the quote-unquote civilized buildings have all this crap, but I guess they're basically programmed very similar to dungeons. It's a pretty small shop, actually, compared to some that I've seen. Not much of interest to do in that sense, anyway, besides actually shopping. Who would have thought? Well, let's see if he's got anything of interest first. Armor. No, wow. Nothing magical at all, which is kind of uncommon. But let's sell... This is probably one of the most obnoxious things about the inventory in this game, is that if you have something equipped, it doesn't give you any indication that it's equipped. So you're just kind of guessing if something is equipped or not, which can be, it's pretty obnoxious, not gonna lie. But what are you gonna do? Longsword, I think that's enchanted. And, oh yeah, and it doesn't even show that stuff, so unless you got it identified already, it's like, oh, great. Kinda obnoxious. But I'm definitely gonna sell this because I don't need it. Not worth that much, but it's not bad either. 100-year-old. Can't give you more than 100. Well, I will negotiate for 120, which will probably give me, I'm guessing, 118. Nope. Sure. Sure. Do a little negotiating. Doesn't really hurt, I don't think. Can't use plate, so I don't care. 47. Probably shouldn't waste my time for a lot of the items. Blade helm, I got a bunch of those. I think one's magic, but I don't think... I'm not certain if you could use magic items unless you could actually equip them. I'm pretty sure you can't, which makes sense, I think. That must be enchanted, but I don't care. I'm just gonna get rid of it. I don't think I'll get that much more for how much I'll probably pay to identify it anyway. And another one. Yeah, it must have been enchanted. This one probably is too, but whatever. Plate greaves, can't use those. Why am I negotiating every time? It's just... You just get the... When you're given the option, you're just like, I want to, though. So let's see, real quick, what stuff is magic and what is not. Height shield is not. Which one was damaged? Almost new. This is almost... They're both almost new. Whatever, so it's either one. Buckler. For some reason, it unequips your shield if you change weapons. Those are all enchanted. So, I'll get rid of the dagger, which I don't even think I'll take, because that's how worthless they are. Get rid of the kite shield. Kite shield, the staff, and the dagger. Kite shield, staff, and dagger. What the hell is the point of this? Short, whatever. Saber, kite shield, staff, dagger. Man, why do I have to do this? This is the crap with the inventory system that I don't like. But it's my fault, just accept it. Sure. Wow, that's worthless. Dagger, you probably won't... Well, I'll take it for a gold, I guess. Saber. That would be one of the best mods that could be released for this. It would just be something that simply does that. Just makes the inventory less crap to work with. Keep the short sword, keep the bow and everything. And now I might as well buy my left and right pauldron and a helmet. But I don't think I'm gonna wear the helmet because, well, I'll show it to you first because, man, it is so ugly. What the hell was this? I didn't see this before. Oh, wait. Maybe? Maybe he identified them when I sold it to him? I don't know. That is weird. And the fact that it shows up, I don't know if that means you could use them or what. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just gonna assume, for now, if you can't use it, you can't... If you can't equip it, then you can't use it. I guess. Whatever. But I'll buy a left and a right pauldron. Sure. Left, right pauldron. And a helmet. Their helmet. I think that's it. Oh yeah, he definitely does. Definitely does. But what? Okay, now I'm confused. So, was that magical? Or does it just become magical randomly? Oh, and you can't, yeah, and even worse, you can't see what the stats are. I'm confused. Whatever, man. Wow, these are expensive. I am not even gonna bother with some of that crap. I don't know why steel short sword is... I'm confused. I'm confused. Maybe, I guess selling it probably identifies it or something. I guess? I don't know. I didn't even realize that before, but that's weird. Alright, well, I am a Nightblade, and apparently Thievery is very, very useful as a character that has a good chance of stealing, and even at higher levels. So, I will attempt to steal, and then if I get caught, I will just run out, because I'm not planning on staying here. See what happens. You are unsuccessful. Oh, that's great. Oh, yeah. For those that don't know, the guards work very differently in this game. The guards and the law and breaking the law work very differently in this game. Let me note down. Oh my goodness, I don't know if this is the same store. Did it just have 2 entrances? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm just gonna assume that it that was the same one. So easy to get lost with that crap. But the way that the law and the guards work and breaking the law works is there is no bounty, there is no law per se. It doesn't persist. You basically just commit a crime and there is a chance for guards to come. Like in that case, I guess it always happens, but for other things, there's a chance for them to come. They come and they try to kill you. No mercy. No mercy whatsoever. But if you get away, then there's no bounty to the different one. So it's actually kind of better in some ways. Like there's less punishment besides death for failing at crime. So it's not too bad if you could survive the onslaught of guards. Ooh. I feel like I'm gonna buy that. Yeah. Even though endurance is... yeah, I'm gonna buy it. Screw it. Make it 280. Let's see what happens, actually. So endurance is 65 now. I'm going to take off this quote-unquote normal buckler. See, this has nothing. Does the same thing as that buckler, but plus 10 to endurance. I don't know if it costs durability for equipping it. I don't think so. I think it's just a constant effect. Alright, 75. And I think that increased that. Yeah, nice. Yeah, endurance is, just like in some of the other games, is not retroactive. So all that endurance matters for the health level is the time that you level up. So having it, like, higher, like, just fortifying it. Just fortifying it before you level is enough to be good. Like you'll get the max benefit of your endurance for your health roll for that level if you just fortify it. But I think it's cooler, and it also can be difficult to know exactly when you're gonna level. But I think it's cooler to get it higher without that kind of stuff, I guess. I don't know. And I'm also just lazy, so whatever. Cool buckler, I'll take that. I will take that. Definitely. I would definitely take one probably of agility more, but of endurance, I'll take that. Let's try and steal. You are unsuccessful. Okay. Alright, bye. Yeah, basically there's not much reason not to try to steal before you leave, honestly. It's like, what the hell? Unless you're role-playing that kind of morality thing, I guess. This character, I honestly don't want to be that much of a thief, like, in later games, when that becomes more of a viable kind of playstyle in itself. I don't really, I want her to be more of just like a assassin, like a hired assassin kind of person. Maybe a mercenary, that kind of deal. Not so much just like she has some qualms against stealing, like, to some extent, I guess. But, we'll see. We'll see where it goes. Now I'm just kind of wandering aimlessly. Fortunately, I think a lot of the buildings can be shops of different types. So it can be difficult sometimes to find what you want. The cities I was there are much, in my opinion, are much harder to navigate, even though they're not as big as Daggerfall's. Like, in Daggerfall, yeah, they have the buildings marked as, like, shops, guilds, residences, and all that stuff. And it even puts them on the map after you discover them. Here, that's not the case. So, yeah. Navigating through a city can be quite the ball ache. And I'm just kind of going through, like, the shanty towns or whatever, the lower crappy income areas, it seems. By the way, unlike in Daggerfall, these billboards, yeah, I guess they would be considered billboards. Most of them, I think, like the lamppost and the trees and the fountains and the statues, they have collision, so you can't walk through them, which is kind of neat. Probably would be really annoying in Daggerfall in the wilderness, because you just get stuck on them a lot if using something like the travel options mod. But yeah, it's kind of neat in Arena, at least. Neat little detail. You could go past others, though, which is interesting. And here's another temple. Not looking for another temple, it looks like. Not looking for one of those. Wait a minute. These have... is that another temple? I'm guessing it has to be another temple, I think. Or is it? Wow, if it is, that is a... Yeah, it is. That is a big... That is a big temple. What the hell? What is this one, then? I'm trying to look at the shapes here. Okay, wow, yeah. They can be real big. I don't know if every city has every service. I have absolutely no clue how that all works in Arena. But I guess I might find out here. And you got some hedge mazes. What is this, man? Really? Are these all temples? I'm pretty sure these are all temples. Like, at least it's easy to see from a distance what it is. Holy crap, man. And I have no idea what this is. This looks like just somebody's house. Yeah. This lock looks difficult. Okay. Somebody's house. It almost made me think it was a mage's guild. This is probably the higher income areas, though. Unfortunately, as far as I know, you can't climb buildings, I don't believe. But you could jump. I don't know if you could get on top of the buildings. I'm just kind of guessing not, but I'm not sure. Got a big dock harbor. Pretty neat about these bigger cities. Though in terms of practicality, I'm definitely preferring that smaller city I started in on my original test drive of this bigger city. I'm not the biggest fan of this bigger city, honestly. I'm not finding really any inns. I'm pretty sure I've been here, and I feel like I'm going in circles. Oh, man. I want a mage's guild. I don't really need an inn, but it could be useful. Oh, man. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to ask for directions. I probably will. And they are not, as far as I know, they're not too helpful in this game. They just kind of give you a direction. They don't mark anything on your map, nothing. Like, oh yeah, it's southwest. Southwest of where? And just here. Okay. Another, this is like the 5th or 6th temple. Really, how many temples do you need? Okay. Hey. How are you? Can you tell me where the Mages Guild is, please? Nearest temple, nearest inn. Huh. That's southwest. Supposedly. Southwest. Which should be... Hey. Be over... Oh, man. Alright, well, southwest. How southwest? I don't know, but... Hopefully I can find it. I don't know, I'm guessing you could climb back up if you fall in the water here, even though it's a really big ledge. My statue. And maybe that is it? Doesn't, no. At least I don't think so. Maybe? No. No. I mean, how much more southwest can I really go? Pretty sure that's a temple. 100% certain, actually. Come on. Well, let's ask another person. Maybe they'll give... Oh, crap. Or what just happened? She just disappeared. Okay, that's funny. I guess if you activate... Click activate, like you're gonna open a door or something, and somebody's in front of it, they just disappear because it gets kind of like eaten or something. The input. That's funny. Mages Guild, please. Check to the east. Oh man, it's back where I came. I don't like this. Maybe it's that one. I'm gonna have to start using notes on the map, probably. I don't really plan on staying here, though. This city kind of sucks, not gonna lie. Here we go. God. It blends in a lot more than the temple. Okay. Mages Guild. Just in case, let's save. I haven't saved in a while. Behind you, the fall sun sheds warmth upon the land, holding back the icy fingers of winter yet another day. Around you are arcane implements and mystical apparati. You feel a strange tingling on your skin. Just leaving candles all over the ground, man? Really? Like, you gonna do a ritual right here where the entrance is? Speaking of that, let's see these back rooms. Probably a bad idea. It's almost definitely a bad idea. What's the steal button? Failure. Okay. Let's try the other one. Just for kicks. Alright. I don't know if you could keep trying. I think you can, unlike in Daggerfall, but I'm not certain. Alright, let's stop being stupid and actually see what's up. So one thing... I mean, I'll probably show this when I try to steal later, but one thing that's weird about the... well, I guess maybe it's not that weird, since there's enemies inside of here. You can... The save function is context sensitive, so only certain places you could save, other places you can't save in. Which I can understand. There's probably some things that they had with that, which they needed to do, otherwise it would break stuff. Or not save properly and load and shit and stuff. But for whatever reason, the Mages Guild, I guess, kind of works like a dungeon. In that, which some of the other places do as well, but you could save in the Mages Guild. So you could save scum easier for stealing if you want. Which I probably won't be doing. I was never into that save scumming kind of thing, unless it was, like, required. Alright, let's buy... I really don't know how much money I'm gonna need. Like, I'm not too well versed in what stuff I'll need, how much money I'll need, generally. I just know that I will need a lot, and I will always want it. So... First... let's see what he's got. Magic items. I think they're all, different. Wow. Some of these are very expensive. Of course I can't see what they do. I have no idea what a belt is. I assume a belt is just a... unuseful item? I don't know. I mean, it's expensive, so maybe it's not useless? I don't know. Mark of Healing. That's probably... Wow, these are very expensive. But probably for very good reason as well. Well, I'm not going to be buying any of that right now. I'll buy a few potions right now. Not buying any of these. Well, I will follow what I've been... Or maybe it's not static? Maybe it is. These seem more expensive than I was remembering last time I went to a Mages Guild. Maybe they're not static prices. Maybe. Well, this is kind of the only option I have, so screw it. I will buy 5... I will buy 5 Cure Disease potions. Let's counter with 450. Or 7, sure. A little bit expensive, but gotta spend money to make money. Potions of... I'm not really worried about stamina, but I probably should. Probably should. But really, I have magic, so... I'm probably just gonna make some spells. Yeah, wow. Money is a little bit tight. So... I'll get some of these base spells. Even though I'm probably not gonna buy any of them. Because one, they're a little bit expensive, I suppose, and they're probably just not as good as a custom spell. So, I guess now we'll do Detect Magic. Let's see, 37. Yeah, it's interesting you can't even barter for the magic detection. But you can so many other things. Elven Amulet, I'm guessing that literally means it does nothing. It's just like, oh, here. It just is a thing. Torque, I'm guessing is the same deal. Elven, probably. But if I see a pattern, yeah. I guess I could probably just stop identifying them. Alright, so that's actually something that's going to be somewhat useful. Or maybe not. Alright, let's... Oh boy. That's something that's going to be real useful, I can guarantee that. But I don't want to break the bank to identify something that... Oh man, what the hell? I am poor now, I'm feeling poor. Ugh, jeez. I'm just really poor. I think I'm just gonna have to steal. No wonder, yeah, no wonder people were saying that it's a lot easier early on as a thief, just because you can make money illegitimately easier. Whereas the other classes, they can't, so they're just kind of like, oh, well, I gotta do stuff legit? That sucks. So what can I do? I don't want to spend all that money. Let's identify these first. Why not? Identify the weapons. Then worry about the magic items. Ooh, longsword of agility. That's pretty expensive, so it must be pretty good. Of lifesteal, wow. That is... It's probably not magical. Man, this is strange. Remember, sometimes they would say that's I can't identify that. That's nothing. But apparently that's not always the case. Weird. You already know what that is. Okay. Of lifesteal. Wow. Mark, sure, I'll identify that. Too bad I can't use that long blade. That would be... Wow. Wow. Yeah. That would be quite the treat. Mark of Light. That's handy. That's handy. Now, what... Oh, they do actually give you some... defense. What? What the hell? Wow. I was unaware of that. How many can you equip? Holy crap. That actually makes them more useful than I thought. Yeah, that's interesting. Huh. Well, I'll equip the Mark of Light, I guess. Wow, what in the hell, man? Oh, I didn't even equip the armor I bought before. Left, right, and I will show you this horribly ugly leather helmet. Man, like, what were they thinking with that? That looks awful. Whatever. Right now, I'll just keep it practical over function, practical over looks. But look at this. With leather armor, right now, with this mithril bracelet, I have, well, no downsides to, no negatives to my defense right now. No negative modifiers, so that's actually really good. I did not have any clue about that until now. So I guess that's kind of like your defense progression if you want. That's neat. All right, well, I'll keep these, I guess. That's not too bad. These two are worth quite a lot. This is worth an insane amount, and this is worth probably a decent amount. I wish I could use it. Saber, short sword. I don't have really enough gold to identify anything right now. But how many charges does this? 42. I'm guessing there's some kind of, like, really high-level damage spells. Or something. But let me try and make some money by selling some of the ones I can't use, and hopefully I'll get my money back. If not, then I will identify things, or I'll offer to identify them, because they apparently already know how valuable something is or not, because they're charging you a certain amount, so it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, this is totally worth this amount, by the way. They know beforehand, but then just be like, oh, that's worth way more for something, so just don't identify it and then just sell it, I guess, but I don't know what happens there. I'm guessing the value goes depending on what it is, selling it, or buying it, or identifying it first. I don't know. I'll have to experiment with that. Let's try to steal. Ooh. Oh. Pick item. Stole a mark. Oh. Oh boy. Well, I could see why stealing would be pretty damn useful. You can only equip one mark. I see. I see. Interesting. Interesting. Now, is Far Silence going to be really that useful? Probably not, so I'm probably just going to say, like, it would be useful, but, I think I'll probably just sell that. Well, since I successfully stole, I might as well try again. Why would I not just keep... Yeah, okay. And just get the hell out. Alright, so... this has already gone on a little bit over 40 minutes, so... I'm going to continue playing, but I will end this episode for now, for the ease of editing. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.